Good evening, everyone. We will be starting another couple of minutes. The tentative time, not the tentative, but the actual time to start this session is seven o'clock. So, in the meantime, I request everyone who has joined this session to please call upon your friends who are yet to be a part of this session so that they can also join. And one important information that as soon as we are houseful with 1,000 participants on Zoom, we have also made a provision on YouTube Live. So we are live on YouTube as well. So any of your friends who are not able to join through the Zoom link can be a part of the session via the YouTube Live link. Please send across a reminder, and if in case there is any faculty who has joined this session, I request the faculty members to please send across a reminder message to the student community or within the student community so that they can be a part of the session as soon as possible. Thank you. Amar, a quick check on the guest who will be joining the session before we start.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good evening, all. So, I would request all the participants to inform your friends and fellow mates. We will be starting the session in another couple of minutes.
Hi all. So, students, we'll be taking you live in the real world case studies, and this is one of a prominent segment and an opportunity for all the students to be a part and understand what real world case studies is all about when it comes to digital marketing, business analytics, and FSD. So, this is one of a kind student development program that we have calibrated for you. So please make sure that you take optimum benefit of this, and make sure that your friends who are yet to be a part of this session should be a part of this session, because day one is utmost important. We'll be walking you through the entire process or for the upcoming days, where we will be engaging you for all the activities related to the student development program on this topic. So please call upon your friends, your classmates, share this link across as a reminder. And I request all the faculty members who are in this session to send across a reminder, a quick reminder in the student fraternity, the group that you have in the college, so that the students from your college can also be a part of the session. Thank you.
A very good evening to one and all present for today's student development program and project excellence, mastering your minor and major projects with real world case studies. So, hearty welcome to all the students, student coordinators from different colleges. And today we are on the first day where we would be talking about the importance of the projects and the major projects and internship. And as well, we would also help you out in understanding the LMS, which will lead you to do the training program regularly using it. So before which, I would like to introduce Mr. Amit Saha, Associate Director. Good evening, Amit.
Yeah, very,
Huh.
very good evening, Nitya.
Yes, Amit, you can proceed forward.
Thank you. Thank you, Nitya. A very good evening and a warm welcome to all the participants. I hope I'm audible to all. Can
Yes,
anybody
Amit.
confirm? Okay, great. So I'll first share my deck. So let's do the prerequisites very quickly so that we are all well settled to get going. Okay, so if somebody can, Anika, can you just quickly confirm whether my screen is visible to all?
Yes, Amit, it is visible.
Fantastic. Yeah, so I think we are now well set for the evening and as well as for the forthcoming evenings as well. Uh, in fact, I think this is something which would be the topic that we had taken up for this student development program uh, is something which should be very, very exciting. And we have been waiting for this for quite a long time. And this has been meticulously prepared by our academic team on not only uh, finalizing on this particular topic, but as well as uh, creating the content and strategizing the agenda for these 15 days uh, through which you would be taken through for the upcoming 30 hours. And that is the reason why at the onset of this discussion only, I see that we have already hit that 1000 mark on the Zoom. I know there is also probably a larger number of students who had already joined in through our YouTube link. Just a quick reminder to all of you, those of your friends who are not being able to join through the Zoom link, please do pass on this message to them that, in fact, our team has already posted it in the chat box. The YouTube link, the YouTube live link through which they can join so that nobody is you know uh, should be landing up being sad of not being able to attend to this session. Project excellence, mastering your minor and major projects with real world case study. In this, as Nitya has initially mentioned, we have curated this entire program keeping in view that we will not restrict the discussion, restrict the sessions with theoretical explanations of the technologies or the tools, but as well as the resource person from the industry whom we have handpicked specifically for this particular program will take you through certain real world industry used cases by virtue of which you will be able to understand that how uh, you know the how we go on choosing a particular project title and how we run through the experience of undergoing a particular project. I will be probably detailing a few more sentences on the same in the due course. But let me uh, first get into the execution of launch of this particular program. So before that, a few words on ExcelR. Uh, Brief few minutes I would like to take through about introducing ExcelR and as well as the Everyday Learning Program and Student Development Program as a part of the Everyday Learning Program. ExcelR stands for Raising Excellence, and our endeavor is to be the strategic partner to the higher education institutions in the uh, in the journey of creating the right bridgeway or the pathway for transition from classroom to corporate success of you all. That is, all my student friends who have uh, made out their time to participate in this program. Again, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. And I assure you, an exciting uh, time that you would be spending for the next 30 hours for this particular program. A quick run through about ExcelR's journey, which started in a very humble beginning in 2013 by some of my colleagues who had masterminded this initiative, coming in with their rich academic and professional background, with their uh, with their time spent in IIMs and ISBs. And we have our world headquarters at Houston in USA. And in over the period of last 11 years, we have been able to uh, support the thoughts or the initiatives of more than 5 lakh plus students and professionals in their aspiration to upskill in the different emerging technology space. In this journey, we have catered to industries. On today's date, also, we cater to close to around 350 plus corporates for their existing workforce, for the upskilling of their existing workforce. We have also catered to different institutions or the higher education institutions. And in both the cases, our end user or the customer has been individuals like you who have taken our resources, taken our support in uh, upskilling themselves and getting themselves equipped for the changing dynamic world. As far as our geographical presence is concerned, we are widely spread in the multiple locations across the country, across India, pan India. As I said, our world headquarters being out there in Houston, in USA. Our in India, we are headquartered at Bangalore at VTM. We have one more location in Bangalore from where we operate, that is Marathalli. Other than that, we are very strongly positioned with our physical learning centers at Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Pune. In fact, in the cities of Mumbai and Pune, we are there in two locations each. So, all total, we physically operate from around 8 learning centers across India. In this journey, we had the privilege of associating with some of the very highly distinguished entities, right from the skilling bodies like one of the national level skilling body, that is iHub Divya Sampark, which is a joint initiative of IIT Roorkee and Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. At state level, we are very closely associated with AP State Skill Development Corporation and AP State Council for Higher Education, that is APSHE. In Telangana, we work very closely with TASK, Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge, Karnataka Minorities Development Corporation. We are also in the verge of penning down our association formally with many other states, which are with whom we are having ongoing talks. Some of the best known academic institutions in the country, which are supposed to be considered as temple of education, Roorkee, IIT, the premium partners of NASCOM Future Skills Prime, which is an initiative of METI, that is the NASCOM Digital Skill Initiative, as a part of the NASCOM Digital Skill Initiative. Our work has also been widely recognized over the last 1 decade. Consistently, subsequently, we were recognized as the fastest growing technology company in by Deloitte Technology as the Fast 50 India once in 2018 and then subsequently in 2022. Other than that, our efforts has been recognized by IIT Roorkee, APSSDC, Silicon India, Analytics India, and so on. Everyday learning, in fact, that has been, I would say, made more popular by the students and faculty fraternity over the last 3 years in its short form, that is EDL. In fact, when I move into the market, going into the different colleges or universities, uh, faculty members, principals, or the students come up to me and say, "Sir, you are having this EDL program of ours." So EDL is nothing but everyday learning. That was the initiative which was taken up by ExcelR around 2022, mid of 2022. Over the last close to around 20 odd months, we had consistently continued with that EDL program comprising of three activities. That is student development programs targeted for the students, faculty development program for the continuous upskilling or capacity build-up for the faculty members, and as well as the the awareness program, that is the SOS, student orientation sessions, being conducted in the form of webinars and seminars for the students. That is the reason why through these initiatives, today we boast of having rigorous participation of close to around 50,000 faculty members being a part of the FDP programs pan-India level. More than 5.5 lakh students being trained through the student development programs, and religiously they continue to be a part of the different student development programs. In fact, I am really excited to share with you that over the period of last 20 years, we have delivered close to around 1,500 plus hours of live training, which has been imparted through this program without any charges, as the CSR initiative of ExcelR in the form of giving back to the society. We have also conducted these trainings on more than 30 plus uh, tracks or the technical domains in which we have imparted these programs. And this has been only possible because of our strong formal association with more than 1,500 plus higher education institution joining hands with us as our academic partners. We also work very closely with 5,000 plus recruitment partners from whom we get to understand that what are the requirements that are coming up consistently from the industry, what are the skill sets that they are looking for, what are the lacuna they find in the freshers trying to enter into the professional world or in their careers. And based on that, we can strengthen our programs so that the learners who complete or be a part of ExcelR programs can be can get make themselves ready as per the industry's requirement. Some of our recent engagements that we have conducted in IIT Bombay as a full-fledged faculty development program of more than 65 hours of engagement on full stack development as per Industry 4.0. More than 15 plus faculty members were sponsored to participate in this program from the ASC department of IIT Bombay, as you see in the picture. We also have conducted a rigorous 3 days intensive program with hands-on usage on time series analysis and predictive analytics at IIT Roorkee, using the tool Minitab and using statistics and machine learning to a large extent. We had Mr. Akash, one of the principal data scientists from Accenture, being the resource person from the industry. And I also had the privilege of personally being out there at IIT Roorkee campus. We have been regular, consistent, participants in conducting uh, programs on Power BI, machine learning, and many other technologies at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Again, in very recent future, we are going to conduct a program on machine learning in BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Recently, we have launched a joint certification program in association with IIT Madras Pravartak on data science and artificial intelligence. So we are proud to be a prestigious partner of IIT Madras for that particular program. One of the new initiatives that we had done during the early months of 2024 was uh, slightly uh, deviating, or rather moving out from our core area of operations, that is the emerging technology space, to something which is a step before that, where when we understood that in spite of training the students or learners, providing them support in learning the uh, different technology tracks or techs, majority of the students are getting eliminated at the level one, that is the aptitude test that being conducted by majority of the mass recruiters. So that is the reason why we painfully created 200 plus hours of campus recruitment training program, covering all the relevant areas, like the non-technical space, that is the quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal abilities, soft skills, topping it up with resume builder and LinkedIn profile building, and also equipping them with acquiring the techniques of group discussion and personal interview, and the icing on the cake being with add up of coding skills or competitive coding in a competitive coding environment, and making it more relevant by providing them with the practice platforms and the practice questions, or practice papers on the different company specific aptitude papers that has been conducted over the last 5 6 years. We were really backed up by the participation of the students, because we found close to around 60,000 plus students participating in this particular program. And not only that, being a fully online program, covered over a period of almost close to around 3.5 months, starting from early January to mid-April. We found that close to around 5,200 plus students completing the entire program. And as we had committed, we had uh, recognized their efforts by awarding them with the certificate of completion, certificate of participation for this particular effort, where they got this certificate from I Have Divya Sampark, that is IIT Roorkee, Department of Science and Technology, and ExcelR. Joint certification was provided to all these 5,200 students who had completed. Our effort didn't stop there. All these students, based on their performance, we are also in the process of providing them support for the placement assist through the placement assistance, those who are there in the final years. Another new initiative that we had added as a feather in our cap was internships and projects. And one something which is very relevant to the topic that we have chosen for this student development program. We started off during the early days of 2024, and we had taken up this project in association with AP State Council for Higher Education, whereby students underwent a rigorous program on short-term internship with project guidance. We being the official partner of AppShape for this short-term internship program, we designed this program meticulously and made it so heavily student-friendly that close to around 18,000 plus students joined this program. These 18,000 students came in from almost 200 plus, 213 to be exact, institutions, higher education institutions, a decent distribution between 30 plus degree institutions and around 175 odd engineering colleges. We conducted this program on 22 different tracks and phased over a period of between 16 to 20 weeks, that is between 3.5 to 4.5 months period between April 2024 to August 2024. With this kind of large volume, deliverable, uh, I would say, credential with us, we are now on the verge of almost increasing this participation number for the long-term internships and projects by 5 times. And that is the reason why we had taken up this initiative of spreading this information and making people aware about the importance of minor projects, major projects, importance of undergoing the know-how of uh, industry use cases, or what we called as real world case studies, so that you all can understand the relevance of what you are learning in the classroom and how those knowledge are applied in the real life situations. So that is the reason why we have taken up this topic, project excellence, mastering your minor and major projects with real world case studies. What you should ideally be looking at over the next 3 weeks, you would be probably garnering the understanding of importance of projects or internships, and that which can align your interest in which you would like to pursue your career further. We will be taking up real world case studies from domains of digital marketing and full stack development and business analytics, so that you get the taste of the variety. You would also be able to understand or having the clear objectives on planning and the necessity of the same, so that uh, you can understand that how important it is to set up measurable goals, uh, relevance of tasks, timelines, efforts, objectives, how to choose the right project methodology, like selecting the uh, project methodology, whether it is depending on agile or waterfall model, etc. And also, it would be based on the scope of work or the complexity of the title or the subject that you would be taking up. Demonstration by the industry expert would be done during these sessions on certain successful project implementation. More important that you should focus upon these sessions to uh, you know to understand that what should be your key takeaways, like the lessons that you learn from the successful projects, the lessons that you learn from failed ones as well. The key takeaways you should be able to identify so that all of you, the participants, can apply these understandings when you start doing your own projects. You would also be able to understand the importance of collaborations, working in teams, how important is communication, because end of the day, real world projects are done by people who work in team and showcasing their own individual expertise and collaborating to finally get a result. You would also be able to understand the importance and effectiveness of resource and risk management and so on. So all my best wishes to all of you to engage in a fruitful way during this student development program. And I would actually limit my discussion out here because we have, uh, as I mentioned, that we have a resource person from the industry. I would leave uh, the rest of the discussion or engagement to him, preferably because we have gotten out here on for this particular program. But before I hand over the stage to him, I am also privileged to announce today that till date, almost 40 odd student development programs, almost 1,000 odd hours of student development programs we have done, primarily in collaboration with different higher education institutions, colleges, and their managements or uh, faculty members. Today is the first time we had initiated a new chapter, and this chapter is we are opening the gates for the student technical chapters in these institutions to be invited as the guests for these student development programs. And this is what we would be continuing in the coming days. We want this not to be designated or called as ExcelR's initiative or ExcelR student development programs anymore. We would like this to be transformed into programs, student development programs initiated by the student chapters in association with ExcelR. And today, that is the reason why it is great day for us, a new initiative that we are opening. And I'm pretty sure, like many of our initiatives, this one also will see the success in a big way in the coming days. Looking forward for all the student participants to make the best use of this, revert back to our coordinators so that your respective student chapters can participate with us, collaborate with us in the forthcoming days for the upcoming student development programs as well. Really, this is a privilege for us. And without wasting any time, I would like to invite one amongst those student captains, I would say, coming in from Aditya Institute of Technology, Mr. Sanjay M., who is the student coordinator coming in from the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Aditya Institute of Technology. Sanjay possesses skills in multiple platforms or technologies, and he is experienced in web development and app development, and as well as he has done internships on full stack development as well. He is focused on continuous learning. I think that is the key factor of any professional going forward. The learning window should never be closed, it should always be kept open. And his goal is to secure a role in a reputed organization where he can contribute and grow. Fantastic, uh, goals, Sanjay. So I would invite Sanjay on the dais to share his thoughts. First of all, if you can quickly introduce yourself, Sanjay, and as well as if you can, say a few words with reference to today's topic and about your institution, and definitely how you feel about this ExcelR initiative. Sanjay, welcome on board.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Very good
everyone.
evening. Very, very good.
Myself Sanjay, and I currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in computer science and engineering at Aditya Institute of Technology. Today, I would like to talk about a fantastic opportunity for students who want to excel in their careers, especially those interested in project management and real-world applications. ExcelR is a global leader in professional training and certifications, offering programs in high-demand fields like data science, business analytics, digital marketing, and project management. So their courses are designed to equip students with the skills and knowledge needed to stand out in the competitive job market. So this course is particularly beneficial for students is project excellence, mastering your minor and major project with real world case studies. This course focuses on helping you to manage the both small and large scale projects efficiently using practical and hands-on experience drawn from real-world scenarios. So you will learn valuable skills like planning, execution, risk management, and decision making are the essential for any career, regardless of industry. So by enrolling this course, you will not only enhance the project management skills, but also build a strong foundation for solving complex problem and managing teams. So these are the skills that can open doors to existing career opportunities, whether you want to work in tech business or any other sector. So if you are looking for a great head start in your career and gain practical experience that you can set you apart from your peers, I highly recommend exploring the opportunities XLR offers. So it is a chance to not only learn but also grow and position yourself yourself for future success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. I think you had, elaborated the points very nicely, and you have articulated your thoughts in a very lucid manner. So we hope whatever you mentioned by the end of the program and whatever you have mentioned to your student friends regarding the expectations they can have out of this particular program. By the end of the program, they would feel happy that they have been able to achieve the same. That is what is our endeavor. Next in line, I would like to invite Ari Satardekar, who is a student coordinator coming in from BY Patil Agriculture and Technical University, Talsande. Uh, he's a result-driven tech leader. In fact, his achievements speaks for him, being achieving top ranks in the HackerRank, CodeChef, and the different coding platforms. In fact, so what I can understand is that he is a code geek and passionate about leveraging technology for impact. Blogging is also his interest area, apart from his other interests in content creation and teaching. Fantastic. He has done certifications in responsible AI and generative AI. So coding competence, coding interest, topped up with uh, trying to build up expertise in AI and generative AI. I think Satadekar, Ari Satadekar, you had really taken up a great initiative for shaping up your career. So, on that note, Ari, I would like to invite you on the dais and share your thoughts with your uh, fellow friends out here from across India. Over to you, Ari.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
You're audible, Ari.
Good evening, everyone. I am a student representative from D.Y. Patil Agriculture and Technical University, Talsande. It's my honor to be here and represent my university. I would like to briefly introduce myself. My name is Arya Satardekar, and currently I am in third year in Computer Science and Engineering from DYPATU with a strong foundation in software development and keen interest in responsible AI and generative AI. Also, I extend my gratitude to our VC, Dr. K. Pratapan sir, our Dean, Dr. Sangram Patil sir, and our coordinator, Dr. Varsha Desai ma'am, for providing us with this exceptional opportunity to learn from the best in the industry experts. I also thank ExcelR team for collaborating with us and offering their expertise and investing their time on the students to make them future ready. This student development program will help our students with relevant industry skills, hands-on experiments with products, and collaboration with like-minded people. I hope this initiative will bridge the gap between the academia and the industry and the industry to make them a good professional in the market. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. I think you have hit the bullseye when you mentioned that this will probably be the stepping stone for trying to bridge the gap between the academic activities that we do in the college and the industry's expectations that are there. That is actually what is the plan from our XLR academic team, and we hope that through this initiative, we will at least be able to create some kind of an awareness, if not a complete expertise, some kind of an awareness or motivation to the student learners to be more proactive in taking up the opportunity of utilizing their knowledge and creating and being a part of some very uh, very dynamic and new initiative for their minor and major projects in their forthcoming years. On that note, I would like to invite our third guest of today's evening, Karnala Santan Kumar, who is the assistant coordinator of Society Extreme Down South, coming from Chennai. Is a BTech. He's undergoing his course in BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning from Savita Engineering College, which is an autonomous institution, a very prestigious institution based out of Chennai. He is an AI and ML enthusiast and dedicated to leveraging cutting edge technologies to create innovative applications that address real world challenges and improve the quality of life for individuals and communities. A great thought and something uh, out of the something out of the ordinary, I would say, that you have taken up, Santan Kumar. So, Santan, I would like to invite you to the dais and share your thoughts to your friends from across the country who had joined in. Over to you, Santan.
Sir, I'm audible.
Your voice is a little low. If you can just raise your voice a little bit, it would be great, Santan.
So, am I audible, sir?
Absolutely clear and fine.
So, yeah, good evening, everyone, and I'm very privileged to be here and being among around 1,000 students and participants here. So, thank you for the opportunity for XLR and team. And I'm Santan Kumar from Savita Engineering College, which is autonomous college from 2017, I guess. So, I'm pursuing a artificial intelligence and machine learning in my second year. So, I am the representative from my college, being the assistant coordinator of Tech Society. So actually, I heard about this ExcelR in my recent times, like some of my college friends and faculties have referred. So I just went through some internet about this ExcelR company and stuff. So as you mentioned, achievements and milestones, actually, the huge kudos to your team, sir. So basically, we can't find large companies like you giving free certifications and all. So I would first appreciate that because many of the students here are willing to join to collaborate with others from premium colleges. You'll be getting certificates, right? So first of all, I would thank ExcelR for extending this opportunity in our college. So being too formal, I would discuss some real case applications with these kind of applications like certifications would be really valuable. So, sir, as you have taken your recent initiative, you are giving some training regarding this aptitude and all, right? So, in my college, I have observed many of the students like they are suffering very much in this aptitude rounds at the starting level. So yeah, like if you get some kind of learning which is consistent day by day, you will be getting some prior knowledge, right? So this is really helpful, sir, because those are the prior rounds which have to clear for the next upcoming rounds. So whenever the major companies like Apple or FANG companies, so called, so whenever they'll be coming, they'll be focusing on mostly the communication skills, yeah, collaborative skills and all. So I hope ExcelR would definitely provide those to our participants and all because we have shown like many huge industrial participants and industry persons are visiting, right? So yes, sir, definitely this would be a great journey, and I hope my college and other college students would definitely benefit from this. And I close on this note. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Santan. I can reassure you, yes, the requirement that you have mentioned, and I do understand that in spite of all the tech knowledge, there are certain areas where the presentation, the confidence, and the communication becomes very, very, a key factor in out there, and they require a hand holding. And our team is well equipped on that. We will definitely connect offline, and we would see what best can be done from our end. I can definitely once more reassure you that we will take care of it. We will definitely try to provide our best services to you and your friends out there, right? And thanks for your great words about ExcelR. And also, you have taken the pain and going through our website and underwent that what are the kind of activities we are doing, and you have highlighted those factors out here. That itself speaks about people taking the initiatives and trying to understand at least that what kind of initiatives that we have been taking. Thanks a lot for that, and thanks for your words as well. Moving on from there to Mumbai, and we have Vidhi Rane, class and student council representative, and student of MCA, Data Science and Technology from one of the highly prestigious institution in the hailing from the western part of the country, but very, very nationally acclaimed. That is KJ Somaya Institute of Management. uh, Vidhi is also the event coordinator and IoT gallery participant at ICON 2023. And as an MCA student, she is focused on advanced computer science concepts, software development, and emerging technologies like AI ML for solving real world problems. I'm sure with this endeavor, this particular program that we are starting today would be of great importance for Vidhi and as well as students who are coming with similar mindset for contributing on solving real world problems. So over to you, Vidhi, for sharing your thoughts and sharing some insights to all your friends participating from across the country regarding your institution as well. Over to you, Vidhi.
Yes, yes, am I audible?
You're audible, Vidhi.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. I am Vidhi Rane, student coordinator for MCA batch of 2000 for 2023-25 from College Kijasome Institute of Management. Firstly, I would like to extend my gratitude to Pravalika ma'am and ExcelR team, along with my faculty, for giving me this opportunity to speak about the student development program. So, KJ MCS program provide a solid foundation in data science and web development So, through this Project Excellence initiative, in collaboration with ExcelR, students will gain hands on experience by working on the real world projects in fields such as data science, machine learning, full stack development, and more. This practical experience bridges the gap between academic knowledge and industry's real world demands. Also, ExcelR offers both in person and online training with a strong reputation for providing certification courses that enhances skill sets and career opportunities across various industries. Also, they also offer corporate training and consulting services to organizations. We are looking very forward and we are keen to participate in this XLR program and learn many new things. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Vidhi. I hope the thoughts and expectations that you have with reference to participating in this particular program, we would be able to stand up to those that expectation fruitfully. That is what we aspire for, and that is what we have been consistently doing over the last 11 years, and specifically for the at the institution level over the last 3 years. So, moving over to the next guest of today's evening, we have Muhammad Sharik Siddiqui, again the batch representative in the Student Council from MCA, KJ Sumaya Institute of Management. He is also the admin of Icon Committee and Placement Team member, and he is a second year student of MCA. So, hi Sharik, welcome once more to this particular curtain raiser program of this event. I would like to invite you to the stage, to the dais, and share your thoughts with reference to this particular program.
Hello, good morning, good evening, everyone. I'm audible.
Very good evening. You are audible.
So, hello, I'm Mohammad Sharik Siddiqui, a second year student of Masters in Computer Application from KJ Soma Institute of Management. So, KJ Soma Institute of Management is deeply engaged in academic and professional development. So, our aim is to bridge the gap between theoretical and practical applications. So, for doing that, we organize events and foster which foster peer-to-peer collaboration and support initiatives that help students sharpen their technical as well as leadership skills, which are heavily required in the industry. And so let's start with the my thoughts on this program. So the project excellence, which we are here for. So in my in my knowledge, it is a very it's a very great initiative, as it will give us hands-on experience through real-world case studies. It will help us focus on critical areas that we might miss as a theoretical knowledge, which we focus on our curriculum, and we might miss the industrial part of it in our curriculum. So it will help us in that, and it will also help us in a little different studies that are not part of a curriculum, like digital marketing and other things. So it will help us gain something about that as well, and open, like, if, give us a different part if you want to go on to that. And so the association with XLR, I believe, is really excellent, and it's the right direction. So it can give us practical insights from experts in the field and help us build projects and reflect our the current. They will reflect the current industry that needs. So this partnership will not only strengthen our technical skills but also prepare us for a seamless transition into the professional world. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sharik, for your nice words. And again, I would repeat, yes, truly what you mentioned. This particular program uh, is primarily targeted for giving everybody, all the students who are learners who are joining in this particular program, to give them an insight into how they can efficiently and effectively transform the knowledge gained from the classroom or from the theoretical studies in applying those knowledge in solving real world problems, real world issues. And that can only be that one of the very relevant opportunity that they get for mm, for making it happen is by holistic participation during their mini and major projects and internships. So This is basically a humble initiative from our end to show you that particular pathway, uh, so that you can take up that first step forward and can exercise this in a more rigorous manner depending on your individual interests, right? So on that note, I would like to invite now, uh, as we have all now set for the next part of our activity, that is, what are we going to learn in the coming days? So for that, I have one of the most accomplished person from the with a wide experience from the industry, that is Mr. Mohammed Azaruddin, keynote speaker on digital marketing. He is also a digital marketing trainer with almost a half a decade of experience. He is skilled in multiple trades, uh, requirements of digital marketing, uh, SEO, search engine optimization, search engine management, social media, strategic planning, and many more. And he has been uh, passionately training large group of learners over the last few years. And he's also young at heart, so would like to spend more efficiently these coming 30 hours. I would request Mr. Azaruddin to, before we enter into the actual training program, if you can give them a quick heads up, a quick summary of what our student friends can expect in the coming 30 hours as a snapshot of it, so that we can set the right expectation before and then it would be followed by closing the curtain raiser ceremony, and I would like to hand it over then to our training and delivery management team to very quickly give the brief to the learners about the usage of the our robust LMS platform, and then you can take over to uh, you know take up the reins and start the program formally. Over to you, Mohammed Azaruddin, for giving a quick glimpse to the students about uh, what they can expect in the coming days. Over to you.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for the great introduction, Amit. So, good evening, one and all present in the session today. Okay, so I'm very happy to meet you all today evening. Okay, so it's a great evening today. So, let me give you a fair understanding about how things are going to work for the next 15 days, which is for the 30 hours in the student development program. Okay, so these 30 hours are split among various different tracks, just as Amit said. Okay, so there are three primary tracks that you're going to be learning, starting with digital marketing, and then it goes to the full stack development, and then into business analytics. Okay, so for each one of these primary tracks, there will be industry specialists who's going to present you. So I'm going to be representing the digital marketing side from ExcelR. So wherein I will be taking for the next 5 days in working with you in explaining the primary core concepts of digital marketing and the real-time applications of the same. Okay. So in this 5 days, we will also be discussing about, say, what are the different business areas, okay, gets benefited using digital marketing, and what is the career scope that you've got inside digital marketing. Okay. So how you can build yourself, okay, so as a digital marketer down in the market. Okay. So it's a very hot cake, okay, so down right now in the industry. So we will be learning about, okay, so the primary areas in a nutshell, okay, in the next upcoming 5 days, okay, along with the practical applications of how it works, okay, so what are the different areas, what are the prime areas, okay, so what are the different business industries and how you can apply them for those business industries, what are the different case studies that we have taken, all those discussions we are going to have it in the next few days. Okay, so I'm very excited to be a part of this program, Amit. Okay, thank you for the opportunity for everyone. Okay. So yes, that's
Great,
from my
great. I
side.
think the learners also will be equally excited for you to actually handhold them and take them through this particular journey. So and it's great, you have probably summed it up in a nice manner. So the expectation is set. We are already on the mark. We have Everybody has got themselves settled, And one of the important factor of settling down is the platform that we use for consistent learning. It will be there for them for a long period of time as a element of uh, recalling, remembering, revising, whatever way we can think of, and that is our robust LMS platform that is in-house for ExcelR, and that will remain to be your companion for a long time, all my student friends. So on that note, I would request our TDM team to please take over and take them through the journey of the LMS knowledge transfer, LMS KT, and how they are going to log in and utilize the platform to the best extent possible. Over to the TDM team, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Amit, for giving the students of the college about the insight on projects and internship. So before we could start with the LMS, we would want to highlight a little more on the upcoming SDP. So just allow me some time. So dear
So to the
students,
learners, just 1 second, Nitya, just to set the context. So the learners, as you know, I have already mentioned that we have almost delivered close to around 1,000+ hours of student development programs over the last 20 odd months. And this is something which we have consistently done. So just that before, since our upcoming SDP program is coming up very shortly in the next within the next few days. So that's the reason why we thought that it is very highly relevant that we also launch the registration of that particular program also in this particular platform. So that is the reason why probably Nitya will take you through very quickly that what is there in the kitty for you in the coming days, right? So yeah, over to you, Nitya.
thank you, Amit. So students, we would be starting the session in the next 5 minutes where the trainer will be taking you through in terms of the projects and internship, which you are waiting for long. And here we have another upcoming event, which is on 23rd October, which is on cracking Accenture coding interviews. Again, it is going to add value for preparation, interview preparation, and more. And this, again, in collaboration with the Andhra Pradesh APSSDC and Task Telangana, we would be doing it. And of course, with many other colleges too. So we are again inviting all the student community and the faculties and HODs for it. So do not wait. After the session, we would be sharing this information through WhatsApp to you. So I would request to share the same to your fellow mates. So thank you all. And now we would be taking you through the LMS. So I'll just hand over the session to Mr. Amar. Amar, over to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Nitya. Sushmita, can you please stop screen sharing? Thank you. So, dear students, once again, good evening and warm welcome to this 30-hour student development program on Project Excellence. So, my dear writing minds, I'm here to give you a quick walkthrough on the LMS. So, before start of the session, I would like to request everyone to go through the chat box because I'm sharing the registration link. Why I'm sharing the registration link? To get the LMS access, registration is important. Okay, so those who are not registered, please complete your registration. After the KT, you can go, but now just focus on the LMS KT. So Sushmita, is my voice is loud and clear and my screen is visible? Can you please give me the confirmation?
Yeah, yes, someone.
Okay, great. So students, LMS is known as Learning Management System and it's ExcelR online portal. And by using the LMS, we are going to provide you recordings of the sessions, material, assignments, assessment. Okay. Now, after completion of your registration, you will get the LMS access. Okay, so within 24 hours of time span, you will get the LMS access. Those who are already registered till today morning, you already receive an email. So how to do a sign in and how you will set the password to your account. You already received and 2 emails from our team. First email is welcome to ExcelR and verify your account. by using this email, you need to set your password. So you can see here, we clearly mention that click on this link and set your password. If I click on this link, it will take me to the next page, and here I need to set the password. So dear students, the password which will be the completely new password, whatever you want to set, you need to set here. The combination of your name, mobile number, whatever it is. It's not like that you need to provide any Gmail password or any account password. This password will be completely new password. Okay. So tap that password here. Again, confirm that password and click on set my password. This is the very first step towards to access the LMS. Once you are done with this step, open the second email. Second email is a course invitation email. Okay, so here you can see, welcome to the Project Excellence STP, right? So in this mail, we mentioned the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. So let's go a step by step. So first step, in the first step, we mention our LMS URL. As few of you are belonging from the tech background, and if you are from non-tech as well, everybody knows what is the URL, like Amazon.com, Flipkart.com. Our website URL is ExcelR.com. Likewise, our ExcelR LMS URL is onlinelearning.excelr.com. Why I am tracing on that part, onlinelearning.excelr.com? Because in the future, by mistakenly, you are going to miss on your email, not required to search email every time. Simply type it down onlinelearning.excelr.com using any of the browser. And you will have your LMS in front of you to practice, to go through the recordings of the session. Okay, so if I click on this URL, it will take me to the next page. And here I have a couple of options, sign in, store, register. So you can see here, onlinelearning.excelr.com. Those who don't know what is the URL, so this is the URL. Okay, now we have 3 options, sign in, store, and register. You are already registered member, not required to do a registration. The uses of store, I will let you know once I'm going to do a sign in. So our main focus is on sign in. So click on sign in. After clicking on the sign in, you will land here on this page, and this is the login page. Okay, so students, here you need to mention your registered email ID and the password. Now you will say email/mobile, but not required to use the mobile number because you not receive any of the confirmation via text or WhatsApp, right? You received an email confirmation from our site. For example, if your friend is going to say hi over the WhatsApp, you're not going to say hello over the Gmail, right? Not at all. As simple as if you received an email confirmation on a particular email, you guys need to use the same email. Okay, and the password. Which password? Yes, the password which we set in the first email, that password. Fill these details and click on login. Now, let me reshare my screen and I will show you how LMS works like. So just be with me for a couple of seconds. I am resharing my screen. And Sushmita, I need the confirmation from your side once my LMS dashboard is visible. Is my screen is visible?
No, yeah, yes, Samar. Now it is visible.
Okay, great. So dear students, once you are going to provide your credentials successfully on the login page, you will land here on this beautiful dashboard. And if it's a machine, if it's a website, or if it's man, everybody is greeting. So LMS is also greeting me. Good evening, Amar. He will greet you as well. Yes. So now you can see there are a couple of options, dashboard, classroom, assessment. But the first and most important thing, will go through how you will join the session, right? So at the right hand side, you can see today's session option is there. Now this is the system few of my friends are joined via mobile. So you will get the view like classroom above side, below that today's session. So if you scroll down in your mobile, you will get that today's session tab. Now, as I am a member of ExcelR from last 3-4 years, I have a couple of classroom access, but our focus is on this SDP. So in the today's session tab, you can see Project Excellence, Mastering Your Minor and Major Projects, day 1. Now the join button is here. If you click on the join button, directly it will take you through the Zoom, all right? Simplest way to join the session via Zoom. Our Zoom capacity is 1000. Or if you're facing some network issue, if Zoom requires some extra network as compared to YouTube, and if you want to join through the YouTube, yes, we are live on YouTube as well. So So if you scroll to the above side, about today's session tab, there is one banner, right? So click on that banner. It will take you through the YouTube live. And students, no need to worry. If you are on Zoom or if you are on YouTube, we are continuously watching you. We are continuously reading your messages. Okay, and each and everything. Now, recently I said that I'm sharing the link, registration link over the Zoom. Similarly, you receive a link over the YouTube as well. So whatever the questions and queries you are going to post, we'll take care of each and every question from the both the chats. It will be the Zoom or it will be the YouTube. Okay. And again, if we're sharing any files, any links to be downloaded in application, we'll be sharing here in the live chat. Those who are there in the YouTube and over the Zoom as well. So please be active in the chat box as well. Going back again on the dashboard, let me close the YouTube. Going back again on the dashboard, now you will say, okay, now we know that how to join the session, but how to access the recordings, material, and most important thing, attendance too, right? So here you can see a classroom option is there. So click on this classroom. Once you click, you will get the two options, curriculum and meet. So guys, here in the meet, if you click on the month, you will get to know that on which days my session is planned. So 16th, 17th, 18th, again 21 to 25th, 28th to 31st. Again, in the month of November, how many sessions are there? Day-wise schedule you will get here. And even you can join the session from here as well. Okay, so this is the use of Meet. Going back in the curriculum, you have four options, feedback, response. So you can see here, please submit your attendance and feedback here. Okay, so if I click here, one form is visible, but as of now, that form is not open. Okay, why? Because you can see one notice here, the link will open between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So dear participants, the link will be only opening for 1 hour in between 8:30 to 9:30. And the most important thing, why attendance is important. To getting the certificate of participation from the ExcelR, the 60% attendance is mandatory. Please note it down. Listen carefully. To get the certificate of participation, 60% attendance is mandatory. 60 and above 60, those who are going to mark their attendance and attend the session, they will get the certificate. And simultaneously, in the attendance form, we are taking the feedback as well. So please do share the real-time feedback with us. If you're really enjoying the sessions, please share the feedback with us. Okay, so this is the use of attendance and feedback form. Below that agenda. Now, as we mentioned that, we are starting projects in 3 different technologies. It's digital marketing, full stack development, and business analytics. And we are starting with the digital marketing. So now you have digital marketing agenda here. So day-wise, whatever you are going to learn, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Likewise, for 15 days, agenda will be available here in the agenda. Session recording. So day-wise session recording will be available here. So day 1, you can see here, currently as we are going with the live session will be reflected here. Immediate after ending the today's session, if you come back and if you want to go through the recording session, you will find the recording here. Below that, we have material tab. Now, Azharuddin sir is going to use any material or any practice file in today's session. That file will be there by tomorrow morning. Okay. So likewise, you can access the LMS. So that's all from my side, guys. Now, if you have any query or question, please go ahead. If not, then I know that you are eagerly waiting to start of the session. So we'll start. If it's clear, I just need a few confirmation as it's clear. Zoom and YouTube participants. Is it clear, guys? Okay, I have a few confirmation. Oh yes, how to post the attendance as I don't have a LMS access. Nice question. So if you register today, no need to worry. We'll be sharing the link in the Zoom and YouTube as well. Attendance link will be there in the Zoom and YouTube as well. Our team will be sharing. It's not edl@excelr.com. It's onlinelearning.excelr.com. Okay. Yes, sir. Understood. Great. Clear. It's clear, sir. Clear. Others? Clear. Okay. Okay, good. So again, If you are going to have any query or question, I'm there in the session, or else my teammates are there in the session. You can keep posting in the chat box. We'll resolve that. If you are going to get the time tomorrow as well, feel free to reach out to us at edl@excelr.com. Our team will solve your queries and questions, and we are always happy to help you. On this note, thank you so much for hearing me, and I owe session to our today's digital marketing trainer, Azruddin sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Amar. Give me a minute. Let me share my screen. So once again, good evening, one and all present in the session today. So guys, can you please acknowledge if my screen is visible and am I audible? So am I loud and clear?
Yeah, yes, sir. You are audible and your screen is visible.
Thank you, Sushmita. So yeah, so let's begin. So to today's content. Okay, so let me give you a short introduction about what we are going to be learning today. Okay, and how the learning progress is going to be in terms of digital marketing. Okay, so this 5-day program is built on the primary areas of digital marketing. Okay, so digital marketing is a very vast area to explore. Okay, there's so many different concepts to learn. Okay, so we have handpicked the primary sets, which is going to help you understand a complete aerial view of how digital marketing works, what are the primary areas, and how real-time businesses are getting benefited over this. Okay, so that is the overall agenda. You can find more subtopics and agenda and things in your LMS, as Amar said. Okay, and moving on to today's session. Okay, so today is going to be an overview of digital marketing. So where we are going to be discussing basics about marketing, okay, and digital marketing, and what are the different modules. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, so we will be learning a few things about it. Okay, so it's a kickstart inside digital marketing. Okay, so if in case if there's any technical issues that you're not able to see my screen, or if you're not able to hear me, you can let me know. Okay, so then and there, and yeah, let us start. Okay, so moving on, before we talk anything about digital marketing, the first thing that we should be discussing is what is marketing. Okay, because digital is nothing but a way of marketing. That's it, right? So without learning what is marketing, there's no point in learning what is digital marketing. Okay. So marketing is a very, very important segment in any business industry. Okay. So what is marketing? Okay. So simple. Say for example, that you wanted to buy, say for example, a smartphone. Okay. So let me just pull up a sticky note. Yeah. Let's say for example, you wanted to buy a smartphone. Okay, so let's say that you have a budget of 25,000 rupees. Okay, and you know 4 brands who sell this kind of smartphone at this particular budget. Okay, so you would explore all these 4 brands. Okay, let's say you read reviews about brands and you don't like 2 of it, and then you like the first and the third brand, and out of which, let's say you don't like, after you check out the product, you don't like the first brand and you like the third brand, you're going to buy it from them, right? This is a very simple way that someone would buy a product today in India, right? So first of all, okay, say you have chosen 4 brands, okay, that is there in the list. Okay, so there are so many brands who sell smartphone in this particular category. Okay, but a consumer does not go through all the different brands who has a product in that particular category. The consumer is going to go through only few specific brands that he know about, right? Say basically, for example, I have a fifth brand, my client brand, okay, who has a product in this particular budget. Okay, brand X has a product in this particular budget with a great proposition. Okay, so great value for money. Okay, but people are not considering to buy it from my brand X is simply because people don't know about me. Say I have launched a product in a segment, okay, and I know my product is great. Okay, but how will people know that my product is great? Okay, so it is my job as a brand, it is my job to tell my potential consumers that this is my product, this is my pricing, this is why you should buy it from me. So I have so much of value information about my product that I'm trying to sell. So how do I communicate this particular series of information to people? Now comes marketing. Okay, so marketing, for simple words, for our understanding, marketing is nothing but communication. Okay, so the way that a brand is going to communicate their products or services to you. Okay, so it's nothing but marketing. Okay, so this marketing is something which is super important for any business industry today. Okay, so now let's get into the next part, which is the different types of marketing, which is basically the different types of communication. Okay, so there are two different primary ways of communication. The first one is traditional marketing, the other one is digital marketing. Okay, so we are going to start off our discussion in this aspect and understanding what is traditional marketing and then into digital marketing aspect. Okay, so let's get into traditional marketing. Okay, so traditional marketing is a very important segment for a marketer to learn, because this kind of marketing has been into the marketing world for over centuries now, I would say, because the first newspaper launch was somewhere in early 17th centuries, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this kind of marketing has been into place for over long period of time, and a lot of brands have used this kind of marketing for great business success. Okay, so what is this traditional marketing? Traditional marketing is nothing but the offline areas where you can advertise and promote a product or service. Okay, say for example, the things that you see on my screen. Okay, say the television ads that you see, the banners that you see across your city. Okay, the newspaper ads that you see, the flyers that you receive on the roadside, and then the ads that you listen to the radio. Okay, these are all different, various different traditional marketing communication methods. Okay, and then comes digital marketing. Okay, so what is digital marketing? It's another area through which you can communicate to people. Okay, so where you can communicate to people over the digital platforms. Okay, so what are those digital platforms? Say Google. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the other digital platforms that you can think of. Okay, so these are the prime areas where you can communicate to people on the digital front. Okay, so now you are interested to explore digital marketing, right? So how old is this digital marketing? Say 15 years, 20 years. Okay, so not more than 2 decades, right? Okay, so in the short span of time, digital marketing has made huge impact in the overall marketing industry itself. Okay, I would say it has made a huge impact the way that businesses operate today. Okay, so now you're interested to learn digital marketing, right? So in that case, the first thing that you should be learning is not what is digital marketing, is why use these digital platforms for marketing. There is already televisions in place, there is already newspaper ads in place. Then why some business, some brand should be using digital platforms for their marketing? Okay, so we are going to move on to the next part of our discussion, which is the differences between traditional marketing and digital. Okay, of course, there are various amount of differences between both these areas. Okay, so let us focus on the prime set. Okay, so there are three primary differences between traditional marketing and digital marketing. One is cost, the other one is measurable data. Okay, the third one is targeting. Okay, so let us start, okay, with the first difference, which is cost. Okay, say for example, let's take TV commercials. Okay, so it's a very common ads that you keep seeing, okay, over a long period of time. My first question that I would like to post is, do you see any small businesses running ads on television? Startups, small businesses. I'm not asking about the new businesses. Of course, new business, big brands will run ads on television. But do you see any small businesses running ads on television? Yes or no? You can post it in the chat. Simple. The answer is straight no, right? So what is the reason why you don't see small businesses running ads on TV? It is not that they don't want to. Let's say, for example, I open a small business, then I would love to run my ad on TV. The problem is, I will not have the budget to run my ad on TV. The TV commercials are simply going to cost me in CRs. So I should have that great marketing budget to invest my advertisement into the television. Okay, so technically TV ads is not for all. Okay, so this cost difference is not just for the big budgets. Okay, let's say for example, you are doing a very simple flyer distribution. Okay, so you want to distribute a flyer in a city. Let's assume that you have a restaurant. Okay. And you have an event coming up. Okay. At the end of this month, and you want to promote that event. Okay. So which is happening on your restaurant using this particular flyer. Okay. There are 3 different stages that you'll have to spend cost. First stage, you'll have to design it. Okay. Second stage, you will have to print the pamphlet. Third stage, you will have to distribute the pamphlet. Okay. So these are the 3 stages where you'll have to spend money. Okay. First one, design. It is required for digital marketing also. We are not doing anything without designers here. Okay. So we need design. So let's remove that. And printing is not even there in digital. So let's remove that also. Okay. Let's just keep it as apple to apple comparison, only the distribution cost. Okay. So let's say, assume this restaurant is present in a city like Bangalore. Okay. So it will easily cost you around 1,000, okay, to 1,500 rupees per day, okay, to distribute your pamphlet. Okay, if you want to deploy 2 resources per day, okay, and use them in distributing a pamphlet throughout the city. Let's say you have to cover a city like this, then you should spend at least 15 days or 30 days at least in distributing this. Okay, so approximately this is the price that you may have to spend, okay, in just distributing a pamphlet today in a metropolitan city in India. Okay, so this is the cost in, okay, so in distributing a pamphlet. Let's compare this with a similar kind of advertising. Okay, let's take Meta, which is nothing but your Facebook and your Instagram. Okay, so these are 2 primary areas where people spend time on social media, right? So the minimum budget to run advertisement, okay, so the bare minimum budget to run advertisement on these platforms is just simply $1 a day. It's very cheap. Okay, so $1 is what, 85 rupees a day roughly. Okay, so this is a layman price. You can afford 85, I can afford 85, so a business can definitely afford 85 for sure. Okay, so I'm not saying that, you know, spending $1 a day you can make great business in Facebook, Instagram. No, but let's say you spend 1/3 of your pamphlet distribution cost on Facebook, Instagram. Okay, let's say you spend 200 or 300 or 500 rupees on social media platforms a day, can definitely give you great results than a pamphlet for sure. Simple. You look at Google, you look at social media platforms, you see ads, okay, from big brands. Yes, okay, of course, you see ads from big brands. And in the same exact space, on the same exact platform, which is on Google or on Facebook or on Instagram, you see a small business running ads as well, right? Okay, a very simple small business also will run ads on Google. A very small store who's having only 1 store branch in your city around the corner also will be running ads on Instagram. Okay, so digital marketing has opened the gates for a lot of various businesses to explore the world of advertising. Okay, so this is a great breakthrough. Okay, the cost barrier what digital marketing has broken is a great breakthrough. So that is why there is so much of opportunities in digital marketing today. Okay, and we are not concluding with all of these facts that we have discussed now. We are not concluding that digital is a very cheap form of advertising. No, that's not the right statement to make. Okay, but digital is a very affordable form of advertising compared to traditional marketing. We are definitely more affordable. Okay, so this is the first difference. Okay, and then coming to the second one, which is data. Okay, so what is data? Data is nothing but the consumer response is data for us. A way a person respond to us is data. Okay, so now let's say, for example, that you are doing a newspaper ad. Okay, let's assume that you're buying the front page coverage. Okay, so you're buying the front page coverage, which is one of the most premium space in a newspaper ad. Okay, so front full page coverage. Okay, so it would easily cost you what, 40-50 lakhs easily. Okay, let's forget the cost. Okay, let's say, for example, you're a well-known brand now. Okay, say for example you're Apple or you're Samsung. Okay, and you're doing a new product launch. Okay, so you're launching your next, okay, so upcoming product. Okay, so you're launching the new product into a particular geography. Let's say you're launching a product in India. So basically, when you're doing a product launch, you want to let people of India know that there is a product like this which I'm launching on this particular date, right? So for that, you will advertise everywhere. Yes. Okay. So will people look at those newspaper ads? Definitely yes. Will people come and engage with your products after looking at the ads? Yes. Okay. So you are going to get results from newspaper ads, no doubt. The question is, can you measure the results out of it? Results as in how many people have looked on it, how many people have engaged to it, how many people have responded to it. Okay, so you will not be able to measure. The problem is the traditional marketing communications are one-way communication where you are going to make sure that you let people know about what you sell. Yes, on newspapers, on televisions, on various different platforms, on traditional, you will definitely communicate what you want to communicate as a brand. But can people respond to a TV ad? No. Can people respond to a newspaper ad? No. Okay. So the problem is that is a nature. It's not a problem actually. It is a nature. Okay. That's how traditional marketing works. Okay. But whereas in digital, it's right opposite. Okay. It's simple. It's two-way communication. What is two-way communication? I will know how many people have looked at my ad in terms of impressions, right? I will call that as impressions. I will know how many people have clicked on my ad. Okay. So I will call this clicks or traffic to my website. I will know how many people have filled a form or bought my product. Okay, so I will call that as conversions. So I will be able to measure what my consumers are doing or how many people are responding at every stage. On the whole, how many impressions I've got, how much people have come to my website through that impressions, and how many people have bought my product. Say for example, I have reached 10,000 people with with the reach of 10,000 people. I've got 1,000 people to my website. In this 1,000 people, I've got 100 sales. So basically, if I reach 10,000 people, I'm getting 100 sales. If I want 200 sales, then I have to reach 20,000 people. So I'm able to understand, okay, what works and what doesn't for my brand, for my business, okay, in my market. So with the data, I get to know a lot of things about my consumers, about my brand, about my geography, about my market. So I learn a lot of things about how good marketing that I can do for my brand, for my client. Okay, so data is another super important advantage that digital has brought into space. Of course, traditional has data, but that's very limited, okay, compared to what we have in digital. Okay, so this is the second important difference that we bring to the table. Now coming to the third one, which is the super important difference, targeting. Okay, let's take a business example now. Okay, say baby soaps. This is the product that your client is selling. Okay, baby soaps. Okay, who is the target audience for baby soaps? Can drop it in the chat. Who is the target audience for baby soaps? Yes, parents, children, infants. Right. So parents is the right answer. So parents are the ones who's going to buy these products. Good answers. Yeah. So parents of what, newborn to 5-year-olds, right? This is my audience. Now my question is, I am the brand, okay? And this is my target audience. TA refers to target audience now. Okay, this is my TA. Can I reach to my target audience, which is to parents? Can I tell parents that I have a baby soap product like this through TV? Is it a yes or no? Right. Good. Yes, we can definitely tell people through TV. There's no doubt parents do watch TV. Okay, that's a very important form of communication till date. So it is a yes, no doubt. Okay. Now my question is, can I reach only to parents through TV? I want only parents to look at my ad on television. Can I do that? Exactly. No, your answers are right again. Okay. It's not possible to reach only parents. Anybody who is watching that particular channel is going to watch my content. Right? So basically, what am I doing in traditional marketing? I'm doing mass communication. So anybody who is living in that particular geography and using that channel of communication, watching a TV or reading a newspaper or listening to a radio, is going to listen to my content. So basically, I'm not precisely showing my content to my potential audience alone. I'm communicating to everyone in that market. Say, for example, let's take Bangalore. Okay. So let's say out of the 100% people, 20% is my audience. Example again, just for argument's sake. Okay. So as I don't have any way to target this 20%, I'll have to show content to all the 100% of people. Right. So the cost involved in showing content to 100% of people and 20% of people will differ. Right. Okay. Say, for example, when I want to sell baby soaps, I want to sell it, I want to show it to parents and sell it. Okay. So mass communication is not a bad thing. Okay. It's a great thing for marketing. Okay. So it is very much required, but it is not required for all scenarios, all cases. Okay. So when you want mass communication, yes. Can you do that on digital platforms? Yes. Can you do that on traditional platforms? Yes. Okay. But can you do niche targeting, which is precise targeting of audience through traditional? Then that's a very tough question to answer, because it is not very well possible. Whereas in digital, okay, so we have very, very precise way of, targeting, okay, inside digital. Okay, so these are the three primary differences that we have brought to table. Okay, digital marketing has brought to table. One is cost, the second one is data, the third one is targeting. Okay, so now let's just have another simple question. Okay, so hope you guys are clear with these differences. And now moving on to the two big e-commerce platforms in the country, Flipkart and Amazon. Okay, so do these brands invest in traditional marketing? Yes, right? They run TV ads, they run newspaper ads, any kind of advertisement possible. And we have spoken so much things which are negative for traditional. It's expensive. You cannot precisely measure. You're going to do mass communication. Okay. So, and these two, Amazon and Flipkart, are two online e-commerce platforms. They have nothing to do offline. It's only online business. Okay. But they do invest in traditional. Right. Now the question is, why do they invest in traditional? They know all these advantages of digital. They know all the disadvantages of traditional. Then why do they invest? Good. Good, Lakshmi. Good. Good answers. Good. Good. Right. Right. Very good answers, guys. Okay. Let me sum up your answers and give it to all. So basically, these brands, first thing, they want mass communication, because these are brands trying to sell products to everyone. That's one thing. Okay. And also, okay, say for example, if somebody tells you to buy a baby soap, which brand comes to your mind? Just tell me the brand that comes to your mind at first. Johnson Johnson. Malayas. Good, good, good. I've got some 5-10 answers now, in which, okay, so close to 60% is pointing at one particular brand, which is Johnson Johnson. Okay, so that's basically because we've been looking at their ads, so we started to believe that this is a good brand. That's all. So consistent form of advertising will get you these kind of advantages over time. Okay, so you have to make sure that you use the right balance of both the kind of marketing when required. Okay, so now if you want to scale big, if you want to do large scale business, doing marketing and making profits is one thing, but capturing a market is another. So if you're trying to capture a market, then yes, you need all forms of advertising, which includes digital and also traditional. Okay, let's say, which is not required for most of the businesses, because most of the businesses are not large scale businesses. Okay, so in that case, you will have to make sure that you use the right platforms for your given client. Okay, so digital is more affordable, yes. Okay, and because of all these advantages that we have, that does not mean that traditional will die. No, that's a myth. Traditional will never ever die. It will not evolve either. Okay, but digital is where the evolution is. Okay, so these are the primary differences between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Okay, so now let us dive deep into digital marketing. Okay, so getting into why use digital marketing. Okay, so as a career or as a business opportunity, whatever. Okay, the first one, the growing demand. Okay, it is obvious the demand for digital marketers is growing. That is because of the diverse opportunities. Okay, say marketing is like accounting department in a company, which is very common in all companies. Okay, say for example, say you're selling rockets. Okay, you need accounting. Okay, so to sell rockets, right? Let's say you sell peanuts. Again, you need an accountant to take care of your books. Like how accounting is a very common department in all companies, so is marketing. And now, so is digital marketing. Okay, so digital marketing is the need of the hour in the marketing industry. And marketing industry is such a huge industry where there is huge amount of opportunities. Okay, so you would work for a furniture brand and you would also work for a software development company at the same time. Okay, so it is that diverse opportunities are available in the market. So the demand is obviously growing. Okay, the whole marketing itself is a creative and innovative platform. Yes. Okay, and yes, in digital we are completely data driven insights. Okay, there is volume amount of data which teaches us so much of things. Okay, and then yes, the career growth and development is not just in our country, it's a global development. Okay, the whole globe is towards digital marketing now because that's how businesses are going to operate. Okay, this is the new normal. And continuous learning, yes. Okay, so this is not just for digital marketing, any industry that you get in. Okay, so you should never stop learning. Okay, so as being students right now, okay, so you are completely fully focused on learning new things. You should maintain that character of learning new things throughout your career. That's when you keep growing at a larger scale. Okay, so never stop learning. Okay, so now let us dive deep into the modules. Okay, so yes, the first module that we are going to be discussing about what is search engine optimization. Okay, so let's first discuss about what is a search engine. Okay, and then we will talk about what is search engine optimization. Okay, so simple, when I say the word called as search engine, what comes to your mind is Google. Okay, so Google is not the only search engine out there. There are many different other search engines like Google, say Yahoo, Bing, Baidu, Yandex. It goes on like that. Okay, but Google has close to 92 or 93% of the market share, if I'm not wrong. So, and it is the most important, search engine out there in the world. Okay, so it is very important for us to learn how does Google operate. Okay, so no, Archana, Edge is not a search engine. It is actually a browser. Okay, so we'll talk about it. Okay, so I'll explain. So say for example, right now I'm in Chrome, right? So Chrome is the browser, which is the tool that I'm using to access. Okay, but the platform that I'm using to search for something is the search engine. Okay, so Microsoft Edge, okay, or Opera, or Google Chrome or Safari, all these are browsers which are nothing but applications, desktop applications or mobile applications, which is going to help you to access internet. Okay, so inside internet, what do you do? Okay, so when you want to know about something, you're going to use Google, right? So Google has become a part and parcel of, say, everyone's life today. Okay, say for example, let me ask a simple question. Is there anyone in the session today who have not used Google, or who have not used Google in the last 24 or 48 hours? Yes, the simple answer is no. Yes, it's that simple, right? So which means we are using Google quite often. Possibly no, yes. Okay, so there might be, say for example, out we have so many participants, thousands of participants today. Okay, let's say 5% of them did not use Google today. Yes, that's in 24 hours. If I increase the cycle to 48 hours, there won't be anyone. If I increase it to the next one, okay, so even higher, there won't be anyone who have not used Google. right? So Google has become a part and parcel of everyone's life. Okay? And say the next question that I would like to shoot is, we use Google so many times, okay? But have you ever visited the second page of Google? Let me tell you what is the second page in first place. Let's say, for example, I search as rent a car Bangalore, okay? And I scroll down to the end. I have more pages. In the first page, yes, I have a lot of results. Okay, so have you ever visited the second page of Google? Yes, hardly. Yes, yes, good, good. Okay, so there is people who visit the second page, okay, but the frequency of people who visit the second page is very, very low. Okay, say for example, I wanted to find a rent-a-car company in Bangalore. I searched for it on Google. I've already got 10, 15 results in the first page. I'm already overwhelmed with the options that I have. Okay, so this is the same with your consumers. They will, when they get what they want in the first page, they don't have a need to go to the second page of Google at all. Okay, so hardly people visit the second page of Google. Now, let's say, as I said, there are 10, 15 companies in the first page. But are there only 10, 15 rent-a-car companies in Bangalore? No. There are so many, there are hundreds. Okay, but not everybody get the space in the first page of Google. Okay, now you are being a digital marketer. Okay, so now it is your job, okay, to make sure that you rank your client website, okay, on top of Google. Okay, now how you're going to do that? Your client is doing this business, okay, rent a car business in Bangalore, and when someone is searching for your business in your city, your client business should show up in the first page. Now, how do you do that? Okay, there are two different ways to achieve these positions. Okay, the first way is nothing but search engine optimization. Okay, so when someone is searching for the business that you are operating, okay, your result, okay, should come up on the top of Google. Okay, so how do you do that? Through SEO. It's a long story. Okay, so we will learn about it in the following session. Okay, so what are the different things that we could do? All of that we will discuss as a nutshell in the following session. This process, this search engine optimization process, is completely a free process, which means, okay, so let's say for example, okay, so any company who is ranking in the first page of Google and through SEO is not paying any price to Google to do that. It is organic. Okay, when I say organic, which means it is free. Okay, so organic as in it is free here. Okay, so I'm not paying anything to rank on top of Google. Okay, it sounds exciting, yes, but there are few catches. Okay, so what are the catches? Say for example, if you give me a business and you want me to rank it on top of Google, yes, I can do it without paying Google, but it will take a decent amount of time. Let's say if it is a medium competition scenario, that itself will take, say, for example, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, so it is going to take a lot of time. Okay, but yes, over time we'll be able to rank. Okay, and say for example, my client does not have that amount of time, okay, to rank on top of Google. My client does not have that amount of time. Then I will switch to the next way of ranking on top of Google, which is search engine marketing. Okay, which is the paid way of ranking your website on top of Google. So where I'm going to pay Google and rank on top of Google. Okay, say for example, so here I search for rent a car, right? And it's marked as sponsored. Okay, so these are organic results and these are sponsored ads. Okay, sponsored ads where this particular company has paid Google to rank them on top of Google. Okay, it sounds very simple, pay Google, stay on top. Okay, but that's not as easy as it sounds like. Okay, this is one of the demanded skill in the market today, running ads. Okay, so there is so many different nuances that is involved in this particular form of advertising. Okay, so we'll be having a nutshell discussion about the advertisement as well, which is search engine marketing. Okay, that is the second way of ranking your website on top of Google. Okay, there are three primary heads in digital marketing: SEO, Google Ads, which is search engine marketing, and the third one is a very interesting area, which is social media platforms for marketing. Okay, so coming to social media platforms. Okay, so social media platforms are very important. Okay, so because that is where people spend a lot of time, right? Wherever people spend time, it's a place for marketing. Simple. You take any traffic signals, okay, in any metropolitan city, you will find banners, right? What is the point? Across the globe, not just in India. You take any different country, you in traffic signals, you will find banners. So what is the point? Okay, so how much time that a consumer would spend in a traffic signal? 2 minutes, say 5 minutes tops, right? So in a 5 minute window as a brand, okay, so you're going to, I know that you're only going to spend 5 minutes there in that place. Okay, I don't want to miss that 5 minutes of you. So I'm keeping a banner. So in that 5 minutes, maybe you don't like to stay in the traffic signal, but that is okay. You are going to look around. Okay, so when you look around, I will do my marketing. As simple as that. So if I can do marketing in a 5 minutes a day, now let's just think of social media. Okay, so how much time that you guys spend on social media a day? If you don't mind, you can just drop it in the chat. I have the country level data, so no problem. How much time you guys spend on social media a day? Yes, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, almost a day, right? Yes, right. Okay, this is the fact. Okay, so we spend a lot of time in social media platforms. Let me tell you what the data says. Last year data. Okay. So an average Indian youngster spends somewhere around 5 hours in a day on a social media platform. Okay, so it is expected to grow in the coming years, in fact. Okay, so if we can do branding in marketing in 5 minutes a day, now tell me how important is social media? People spend hours. We spend hours of our time inside social media. So this makes social media a super important platform for marketing, right? So in social media, the most important player is Meta. What is Meta? So Facebook and Instagram is Meta. Okay. So this particular platform, okay, so it helps us to do great marketing. Okay. So there is so many different, organic methods, like how we have free methods inside, Google as SEO, and then paid advertising called as, SEM. Same way, we have organic methods of advertising, okay, in Facebook and Instagram, and we have paid method of advertising also in Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so it is a very wide space. Okay, so again, you can do a lot of marketing. Okay, we will see some things about it. Okay, so how do we run ads? We will see different things in the upcoming days. Okay, about social media marketing. And then, okay, so digital marketing is mostly about those three modules. Yes. Okay, and it is not just that. Okay, so the next is content marketing. This is the creative aspect in the whole marketing industry. Okay, how creatively you're going to promote your content. Okay, so that is about content marketing. Okay, this is a very creative space, very interesting space to work with in the industry. Okay, so that is about content marketing. Okay, so the next thing is about analytics. This is another super important area when it comes to marketing. As I said, digital marketing has many advantages. Okay, so one of the primary advantages is data about how people are responding to your content. Okay, so this kind of data that you get from here is going to help you to understand more about your audience, more about your business, so that you can do better marketing. Okay, so these are the primary components of digital marketing. Okay, so I hope we have discussed digital marketing in a nutshell. Okay, and in the upcoming days we will learn more about digital marketing. Okay, so we will explore about each module. We will spend good amount of time in SEO and then into Google Ads and then into social media. We'll go on with those aspects in the following session. Okay. So yes, someone has a query. I'll try to answer the queries, guys, as there's a lot of volume of queries coming in. Okay, so I'll try to answer the queries. Okay, so how important is digital marketing? Okay, so let's say for any business in the past, okay, digital marketing was a choice. Okay, so whereas now digital marketing is not a choice, it is very important for any business. Let's say if you are starting a business, then first thing that you should do is digital marketing. Then maybe if you grow big, you should think about traditional. That's how it is, guys. Okay, and then about quality. Okay, so quality in search engine marketing, right? Okay, so these are ads run by brands, Lakshmi. Okay, so there is a different quality control as in, okay, so there is something called as quality score, which is checked by the Google for in various different aspects. Okay, so those are all, like how a website can do marketing and rank on top of Google by SEO. Same exact way only the brand can do marketing and rank on top of Google in Google Ads also. Okay, so both, one is time consuming, one is cost attractive. That's it. Okay, so both are more or less the same only. No, Bharat. Okay, so web analytics web analytics is the overall term. Google Analytics is a tool. Okay, so there are so many different analytics. Google Analytics is one of the. Okay, there are so many different analytic tools involved in digital marketing. For SEO, you have different analytics. For ads, you have different analytics. For social media, platform wise, you have different analytics. So that's a large area. Google Analytics is one tool among all of this. Okay. So cool then. That's from my side. Is there anything else, team? Sushmita?
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So students, there is one important update as already our team member has informed you all. Every day we are sharing our attendance link on the same session. Okay, as I shared you today, every day we are sharing the link at 8:30. Okay, so you will be having 1 hour of time to mark your attendance. And one more important thing, make sure that you're all marking your attendance with only a one mail ID. For example, you are marking your attendance with one mail ID today. Every day with the same mail ID, you have to mark the attendance. Then only it will get calculated. And one more thing, if you score above 60%, then only you will get the certificate. Make sure that you will be joining the sessions every day and you will be marking attendance when I will share the link. I hope you all understand what I said. If you have any queries, you can just chat here. I'll reply for that.
Thank you, guys.
The link is working properly, students. Kindly check your website, like the browser which you are opening from. Just change the browser. If you are opening from Google or Chrome, just change it. I'm sharing the link again. I will just share the link so that you just try with that once again. And some are asking about the certificate. Don't worry, after the 15 days after this program, we need at least 10 working days to share the certificate. You will receive all your certificate for your register mail ID itself. Yes, every day I am sharing a link on the same session. You have to click on that link and you have to mark your attendance. Yes, if you are done with the attendance, you can drop the session. Like as
Good
I
day all.
am repeating the same. Yeah, yes, sir. You can, if you are done, you can just leave the session. Thank you, sir.
I'll wrap. Yes. So good day, guys. We will meet tomorrow and continue with the rest of the things with just tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you, Sushmita. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, materials and the recordings will be visible on your LMS dashboard. As our team member already showed you how to log in for the LMS. Using your mail ID and the password, you have to log in. From there, you can access everything like recordings, material, and even an attendance link. There is no any website to mark the attendance. As I told you, I will share the link every day. By using that link, you have to mark the attendance. Yes, tomorrow session will be there. Today is the first day of the session. Continuously 15 days you will be having sessions. So by tomorrow at the same time, 7 to 9. No, everyday meeting ID and password will be changed. We'll be sharing you on LMS dashboard and also in the WhatsApp channels. So you have to join to that link. This link will not work. There is a different ID and the password. Okay, I again share the link on a chat. If you have not marked the attendance, make sure you will be marking and then only drop the session. No, every day you will not get a mail to join the session. In your WhatsApp channels, we will share the link, and also once you log in for your dashboard, there in the store option, you can see the link. Exactly at 6:50, we will share the link on your LMS dashboard. At 7 o'clock, you can join the session. Yes, every day you will see the recordings in the LMS dashboard. So Shweta, you would ask me like, I'm joining this class using different mail and I have registered with a different mail ID. There is no problem with that, but make sure that you are marking your attendance with only a one mail ID. Okay, for example, if you have 2 or 3 mail IDs, whatever mail ID you have marked the attendance today, tomorrow also you have to mark on the same. Also, one more question. I attended the Salesforce development session, but I missed the last day due to the medical issues. Will I get the certificate? So no issues. Like if you had already attended the previous classes, if the last day was missed, no issues on that. If you have attended the previous sessions, for sure you will get the certificate. If you have like you mark your attendance above 60%, then only you will receive it. I don't think so, Rahul. The link is working very fine. There are the students are marking the attendance. I don't know why the link is not working for you. Kindly check in a different a mobile or different application. So as some are asking for the WhatsApp channel link, right? I'm sharing it right now. If you click on that link, you can just join to the WhatsApp. Just give me a moment. Yes, I have shared the WhatsApp channel link. Kindly click on that link so that you will directly join to the channels. From tomorrow, you will get the Zoom link for the same on the same channel, and also in LMS we will post the Zoom link. I hope you are all getting my point. Okay, thank you so much, students. I hope you all understand. So we are winding up for the day. We again meet by tomorrow at the same at 7 o'clock. As I told you, like the link will be visible on your WhatsApp channels and also on the LMS. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Have a great day. Good night.